Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel in this video. So I just got finished putting out a video of a 3/0 blitz game that I played yesterday, in which I was fortunate enough to find two brilliancies in the same game, which is very rare. And I don't know if yesterday was my lucky day and I hit the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow or what, but later on I played another game and also was able to find two brilliancies in the same game. But in this one, the brilliancies came on back-to-back consecutive moves, which is incredibly rare. I think maybe that's only happened once in my career. I've seen it a few times online, but just very rare for the position to even allow the opportunity for that to happen. And even on top of that, this game is even more interesting because if my opponent had found the correct resisting line and delayed the inevitable checkmate, there was actually an opportunity for three brilliancies in a span of 5 moves. Think about that, guys. Three brilliancies in 5 moves. So incredible stuff there. So let's jump in. I actually didn't play this game all that well. I had a couple of mistakes, a couple of missed opportunities, but thankfully I was able to recover. My opponent played pawn to b4, which is a blunder. And so I'll give you guys an opportunity here to pause the video and see if you can find the first brilliancy. Pause the video now. All right, did you find it? May not be that hard to spot here. So we have, bam, we have the rook sacrifice on h6. Yep. So, yeah, we just want to completely shred the defense and the shield in front of the king. So we want to sacrifice our rook. If they take this, we're bringing in all the boys. We're bringing in the girl and the boys, I guess. Bringing in the queen. And we have check here. These pawns are controlling a lot of key squares deep in black's territory. So it's very, very dangerous. So my opponent saw that. So they actually didn't take the rook. They just were like, you know what? I don't really care. I'm just going to push some pawns over here. I don't care about all this checkmate stuff. They just pushed a pawn. All right. So here we go. Back-to-back brilliancies. Pause the video now. See what you can come up with. All right. Did you pause? What did you come up with? Did you find it? Back-to-back brilliancies. Rook h1. Bam. Yep. And so very, very rare that happens. And so obviously we want to come down and give a check here. Now, what my opponent played was they took the pawn, but that allows they should have made a run for it. And we'll come back and take a look at that. But now that just simply allows the queen to infiltrate, and that's it. My opponent thought for a bit and just resigned. I mean, checkmate is unavoidable here. We've got the king cut off here, so there's actually no way to stop mate here on h8. They can give a couple of spot checks just to delay it by a couple of moves, but it's pretty inevitable here. Okay, but let's take a look at, after the back-to-back brilliancies, let's take a look at what happens here if the king runs away. So again, I'll give you guys another opportunity to pause the video. If they had played this move, what would you play in this position? Pause the video now. Okay, what did you guys find? So the correct continuation is to give a check. The king only has one move. It has to go to e7. And now we bring in the queen to g5. Check. Covered. Oops. Covered. Everything's covered here. The only move they have is knight to f6. And here we go, guys. Bam! Look at that. For another brilliancy. We sacrifice the queen, right? So if they take this, then we bring in the other rook, and that's immediate checkmate. So they can't do that. So the king actually has to go to d7. And so now we don't do anything with the queen. We just leave it there. We leave her all by herself, poor queen. We bring in the rook because the pawn is pinned, right? And so now what does the king, what does black even do here? So computer suggests rook to e8. But now we take the pawn with the queen, and the king cannot go here because that's a mate. That's a mate on c7. If they try to block here, they can block with the queen. All right, but then we just take. We give the check from behind. Okay, they can't go this way. They drop the rook, so they have to block with the bishop. And now we take on e7. They take back, and now we take b8. And, we've got a pawn that's almost promoting. And we're just up a bunch of material here. This is actually a mate and 6 from this position. But I just thought that was a wild, crazy sequence of moves there with all these brilliancies. How cool is that? So, bam, 1 brilliancy. Let's count the moves. 1 move, 2 moves, the king runs, 3 moves, 4 moves, and within 5 moves, 3 brilliancies. That is just absolutely fantastic.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Yes, exactly. Are you not entertained by this? So that's man, 3 brilliancies within 5 moves. What an aesthetically pleasing again sequence of moves here. So when you see something like that, I'm thinking,
Vincent. We happy?
Yeah, we happy.
yeah, yeah, we happy. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, and good luck with your chess, and we'll see you on the next video.